Steve here, back at it with another selling challenge, red items only, as per the Stardew die page. Last year I did a blue only run in a Walter White theme, but this time we're playing as Elmo. He likes long walks on the beach and bathing in the blood of his enemies. And coffee, of course. Because this is a speed-ish challenge with limited funds, we're playing on 1.6 on the Meadowsland farm, as it's barely ever used in speedruns. The goal is to finish the community centre as fast as possible, set ourselves up for a potential sequel, and sell only red items: rubies, red mullets, melons. Wait, that's pink. Well, Stardew calls it red, so I call it red. We loosely follow the speedrun guide, and I've added a timer so you can see how long things actually took me. Spoiler, this is not a real speedrun. We set up the house, chop trees for wood, buy tulips, plant them all. We need 300 wood to open the bridge to the beach so we can collect the coral on Saturdays. We keep the animals well taken care of, and walking back from the beach, forage a horseradish in the forest. We sleep and water until the 5th. We finish the forage bundle from the bus, meet the wizard on Saturday, and the Junimo cutscene plays. And head to the mines, using tree seeds for extra food. We reach floor 25 before getting worn out. Clint visits our tulips already. We harvest and ship them. Yes, some of them are not red, but it counts as red on the die page, so please don't at me. Then head back to the mines for more mining all the way down to level 45. Mining is slow but necessary in this challenge, and lucky for us we found a club yesterday, which helped a lot. Reset certain floors to gather copper and iron for sprinklers. We sleep through to Friday and see the wizard cutscene, pick up Robin's axe and donate items to Gunther. Back to the mines for more copper and iron. We need about 28 sprinklers in total. On Saturday we buy as many strawberries as we can, plant them and set down sprinklers. We also plant our cauliflower seeds. The focus for the every day is to care for the animals. Then we sleep until the 18th and grab a green bean the last day that we can plant it. Then back to the mines to push towards floor 70. I only mined on Stardrop lucky days to increase efficiency for the whole challenge. Strawberries are great for early cash, but they're just prepping us for melons, the real money makers. On the 23rd, we hit floor 80 and unlock minecarts. I'd already donated spring crops and crab pot bundles to gain access, so now everything in the community centre is available. Strawberries pushed me to level 4 farming, heading into summer. The footage for the first 2 days was lost, but I bought one of each seed I needed and the rest on melons. I planted them, that's pretty much it. Storage, it was a nightmare because I'm lazy about chopping wood. You can see my storage mess. I make some preserves jars for the melons and mine stone by smashing big rocks and cracking open the stone geodes. Now I'm at farming level 5 and inching towards level 6, so I prepare for quality sprinklers. I grab quartz, coal and iron from the frozen floors, killing dust sprites on floors ending in 5 and mining for gold on floor 80. At the luau, I chat to everyone to finish that quest and hand in Gold Star cauliflower. Easy festival win. Blueberries are ready, so I donate the summer crops to unlock the first quality sprinkler. And the next day it's melon season. I keep 5 of the Gold Star melons and sell the golds and silvers and keep the plain ones to preserve. I buy more seeds and on Saturday run to the beach to collect 5 to 8 coral. I plant all of the new melons because money is needed. Back to the mines for coal to make more sprinklers. I finish getting the last seeds. 8 corn, a poppy and a sunflower. I could have gotten them for free, but it would have taken too much time and it's a bit of a risk. On the 15th, it rains green, so we head to the mines and find a mushroom floor to get purple and red mushrooms. That was pretty lucky. We chop an odd looking tree for a special item, 5 melons, sell for almost 4,000 gold, and I have stacks of melons, so cash is looking decent in the future. On the 20th, I collect the coral and buy materials for a few more preserves jars. On the next lucky day, I mine for gold and coal and to make more sprinklers. Not too time consuming, but if I had a better money source, I would just buy the materials like the speedrunners do. For the rest of the summer, I make jam, smelt ore, and then plant wheat on the 25th. After that, I can plant coffee beans. They will die over at the beginning of fall, but it's just to keep the soil tilled and watered. I gather more wood and make tappers and start tapping trees to later make some kegs. I place the quality sprinklers I have and plant the coffee. I have about 170 tiles to manage, and I clear crops and sprint to Pierre's to buy 10 pumpkins, 1 yam, 1 eggplant, and the rest on cranberries. Those crops have to fund the bus, a fully upgraded barn, and coop. Let's hope I planted enough. Head back to the mines to kill dust sprites and mine for iron until we can make some bombs. Then we can dive even deeper, killing crabs and bats as they can drop more bombs, and collecting the magma geodes to sell. On the first rainy day of fall, we can catch roughly 80% of the fish that we need for the community centre. I head to the beach to catch the sardine. I wish it was a sunfish, but it wasn't. I nab the sardine, tilapia and red snapper quickly, and then I head to the river for the shad, tiger trout and the catfish, which was a tough one to catch. I buy the backpack upgrade from Pierre that day, and then return to the beach for the eel after 6 PM. Then we pick up the bream at the river. I reach fishing level 3, Willie had already given me the first level up, and then I tried to catch the sunfish the next day, but obviously I couldn't because it doesn't appear in fall. I make jam, check for the gold corn, collect the cranberries and sleep until the 8th. It's another lucky day. I farm iron until I have 10 bombs and then dive down to the very bottom of the mines. Bombs are so overpowered. Along the way I find red mushrooms, red quartz and rubies to sell, and now we have the skull key. Tomorrow we can unlock the bus and with all that sweet cranberry money. With the bus unlocked, we can trade aquamarines for cloth and emeralds for cheese on Wednesdays and Fridays respectively. We could have bought honey from Sandy, but I didn't think of it. Shame. But I did have the fruit cave, and that solved all my problems, and it was free. I scan the forest for mushrooms and head to Robin to upgrade the coop. I aim to buy ducks. 2 is better for feather drop chance. When pumpkins were ready, I harvested 6 and I got 1 gold. I had to check them with a full inventory to grab the gold star checks only, because apparently I enjoy micro stress. I went to Robin to buy barn materials and built it. I found a bubble spot and fished to get 4 of the remaining fish needed: carp, chub, bullhead and largemouth bass. I mined copper to make kegs, since kegs make more long-term money than preserves jars, and after selling a batch of cranberries I buy the materials for the next coop or barn upgrade. I forgot. And I need to upgrade my axe. Life choices. Lucky for me, the witch appears and gives me a void egg. Void mayo is on our list of red items, so we incubate it and get the void chicken. On the 25th, we buy the 2 rabbits that we need, and we also get the 2 cows and a goat. I gather materials for the silo on the 26th of fall, and then head to the desert to grab the cheese. And after that, I donate everything I have. Nearly there. I must care for the animals every day until I collect the rabbit's foot, the wool, the duck feather, the large milk, or the goat's milk, large goat's milk, and then I can sell the animals. Pick up the steel axe on the 28th and chop enough hardwood for the community centre. I fish in the secret woods for the wood skip and chop enough trees for wood for kegs and a mega machine and the deluxe barn. So like 700 wood. In winter we cut grass for hay and head straight to the mines, fish up the ghost fish. We go to the beach and find a bubble spot to catch more fish. We are looking for tuna, but we're getting unlucky. So I buy some trout soup, eat a sea jelly, and eat the sea jelly I found. Eventually I catch a tuna and head to the mines to fish for a sturgeon. I had a massive tussle with what I thought was a sturgeon. It almost got away from me, but actually it was a lingcod, and it was humiliating and time consuming. So I spent a few more hours and I got the sturgeon. We mined for some stone for our deluxe barn, and the next day we get the large milk and sell the cows. Then we complete a big chunk of the community centre bundles and finish the bridge. Only needed one item for the pantry and I found it in the fruit cave. 4 out of 6 finished. We're low on cash, so we must be wise. We bomb the quarry and get goodies, including a prismatic shard. Then build the deluxe barn. We have 20,000 left over. Not great, but not catastrophic. Our void chicken hatch so we can make a mayo machine and sell void mayonnaise. At 9 PM we buy a pig and cut the grass for hay. To be safe I also buy an apple tree and a pomegranate tree at Pierre's. The same day we got the nautilus shell and we picked up a rabbit's foot, selling the rabbits, and we set up the greenhouse, though I forgot to move it a bit closer. We sleep and make mayo through spring, collecting fruit cave fruit, and in a moment of great stupidity I collected a bunch of eggs daily, which wasted probably 30 seconds every day. Not great for a speed challenge. Spring arrives and we head straight to the river for that sunfish, then back to the farm to wait for truffles. A few things remain: pufferfish and red cabbage. Fortunately they're obtainable on summer 1st. Sun always shines in Stardew Valley, obviously. We mess around until 9 AM, go to Pierre's to buy the red cabbage seed, buy some trout soup, and wait until 11:50 to start fishing in the ocean. We catch the pufferfish quite quickly, but it was a little bit difficult. We run back to Pierre's for the deluxe fertilizer we forgot to buy, and then plant the red cabbage near a scarecrow and a sprinkler. We donate everything. After about 6 days it was finished, and we can donate the last of our items, and now it's all completed. After 8 hours and 34 minutes and 29 seconds, we finished. I wanted to push myself into learning like speedrun planning, and this was a good gateway. Planning for speed while restricting red only sales was a fun twist, a nice challenge. I'm not great at mining, plenty of inefficiencies with how I played, but you know, I hit the skull key only with a basic pick in a faster real life time than I have on any of my other challenge runs. If anyone comments what a perfect red only one would look like, I'll make that video. But until then, we'll let Elmo rest. She deserves it. Before we wake up and do yellow tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you want a full run, it's on my new channel, Blockbusted Runs, where I upload runs under 10 hours long. I really appreciate you. If you're feeling generous, throw me a like or a comment. I'm pretty friendly for an incorporeal entity. And be good to yourselves and to others. And I'll see you in the next one.